Hello, hello. I guess I'll just get into it tonight. Let me make sure the game is visible first. Game is visible. Cool. Professional music audio fade out. Which you cannot hear if you're watching the VOD. But it was really good, trust me. Okay, so... where the hell was I last time? This is the problem with the way I've been playing this game is my sessions are weeks apart because I'm bad at streaming. But I seem to be doing okay. It isn't miserable. It's just a little bit strange each time I start because I forget what the fuck I've done. Yeah, like I don't remember this shit. Time to read. What is this? The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Two of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the interlooper's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. Is this... fucking... wait. The Nomai landed on the interlooper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended below the interlooper's surface. There's more to explore here. Right. This was that rocket ship that I found that I could fly, but I was confused about because it made no sense. Like a lot of things in this game. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled a Nomai shuttle from the interloper. Okay. So there's more to explore here. I missed that. I thought I explored everything there, so I left. So, let's explore more there. That was Ember Twin, I believe. But I swear I saw everything there. Hello, Eve. Yeah, Cohen stream. It's become a once a week thing now, which is new for me. It used to be once every 5 years, which I'm more used to and more comfortable with, but we're trying this out, seeing how it goes. How are you doing? I'm doing well enough today. Shit. Okay, landing is still hard. Aha, remembering the controls today. Okay. So... what the fuck does this game mean there's more to explore here? Weekly, yeah, I guess it's something. It's more than nothing. How do I... can I not crouch? I swear I could crouch in this game. Hold on. I can't crouch. I'm forgetting everything about this game already. Okay. The Sunless City. That just goes to the Sunless City. And I don't need that. And that looks like that would all kill me anyways. So... there's more to explore here, though. What the fuck? There's not shit down here. That's the only doorway here. If I recall the ship, I can puncture my suit by being clumsy. And then... oh shit, it's fucking frozen. What? How did I not realize that? I even read the text that the fucking thing was frozen, and it just did not connect whatsoever. This whole game looks really cool. I'm loving the shit out of this. Have you ever seen or played this? What the hell? I would imagine so. There's so many things on all of these planets. Like they're really small planets, but they just pack so much stuff into all of them. It's awesome. Okay, so frozen ship. Launch it into the sun? Like a dumbass? I mean, I totally missed the sun, but... come on, as if it's still frozen. Fuck you, as if this ship is frozen still. No. Screw you. Has it even changed? Okay. I'm pretty sure it's still exactly as frozen as it was before. Yep. That's kind of annoying. I would think that that would unfreeze it and let me do something. Am I able to view my... what the fuck was it? The log. I can't see any of that from here. I need to see what my ship said again while not flying out into space. Okay. So... the shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from beneath the surface. I feel like I've explored all of beneath the surface. Most of. I assume except for the strange energy readings, because I just remembered. I don't know if there's even a log thing about this. I found like a giant energy plant. High energy lab? No. No. Okay. Maybe on the interloper is where I need to go. Oh wait, beneath the surface of the interloper, not this planet. Do I even know where the fucking interloper is? View map. There it is. Yes. Okay, so the ship was on here. But do I need to... Is there a reason for getting there via the ship, the Nomai ship, or should I just fly there myself? It might just be easier to fly there. What is that? Okay. It'd probably be really fucking difficult to get there through this ship. Can I even see my marker? Is that the interloper? I don't know. I'm just gonna go there on the ship and see if that works. This might be pretty far away, actually. And there's a planet in the way. Oh my god. That autopilot is really fucking fast. Okay. Back to autopilot. Alright. This might be a rough landing. Or not. Because I'm getting better at the game. Crazy shit. Okay. So now I'm even more confused about the point of the Nomai ship, though. Hi, Stu. How are you? That's solid ice. Oh, fuck. So the backside here... Oh, shit. I cannot control myself. I'm confused about everything. The Nomai ship that you find on the Ember Twin is confusing the fuck out of me. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in the ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. I hope that doesn't happen to my ship. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. Okay. Oh, there's like a giant gravity cannon thing, and you can recall this Know My Ship. It looks like a kind of cartoonish rocket ship, and then you can control it. Yeah, the grav cannon. I want to go to the South Pole side of this. Nothing? Let's go around to the north side. Just a bunch of ice. Okay, but so something beneath the surface here is going on. So what the fuck? Maybe I missed something here? I would like to not fall off the planet. Okay. Maybe I didn't miss anything. I'm gonna be mad if the grav cannon thing... Oh shit, what is happening? No. What? What the fuck just happened? I'm leaving. Fuck this. Hi, Fluffy. I don't know how this happened. Hi, Coffee. Yeah, it's me, Coffee. Well, yeah, so I was on this comment, and then I got flung off of it, and like I managed to get back on the surface, but then I went back to get my ship, and it's a little bit of a walk. It's only 7 km. I don't know why the fuck that just happened. So I mean, I don't think there's anything else for me to explore here. I can't really see anything else. This seems to be the exact front side. There's nothing special here. The back side just had the recording. The Know My recording. Ow. It just had that. It seems. Wait, I have... Aha. Oh wait, that's not close. Can I change the frequency? What's the button for that? Oh, I could also look at the fucking... Okay, that didn't help. Yeah, I could have looked at the screen, which tells me how to switch the frequency. But it just switches between music shit and distress beacons. What the fuck is that? Is that a black hole? That's black hole kind of vibes. That refraction. What the hell happened there? Okay, well, enough of this planet. I'm stranded. I will put my stick in that. I will shove my signal scope the whole way in it. That was your phone auto-correcting it to stick. That's beautiful. Your phone's watching out for the kids that might be watching. A lot more than I am. Okay. So... I only got one more potential piece to the puzzle with that ship, and it really probably isn't even a piece to the puzzle. Completely encased in ice. Okay, so it just... Oh, is that... And so now it's complete. I've completed this now. So that last bit of information that I found was it. Okay. But the interloper, though, like, surely there's more to that. I mean, that's still a question mark there. Oh, a fissure in the ice on the sunward side. And they descended to investigate. Okay, so there is a fissure, I just didn't see it. Well, they shouldn't be watching. Because for one, you have to be at least 13 to be on Twitch. And for two, I'm pretty sure my stream says for mature audiences. But maybe there are kids watching still. You know, they're not the most responsible things in the universe. This goddamn autopilot is going to take me right into the sun. Please don't do that. I hate everything. Okay, I survived. Yeah, you just can't get past that. I was never able to. I mean, I'm sure nobody else had any better luck than me. I'm pretty tech savvy. I would think that I'd be able to figure out how to bypass that shit. Okay. A fissure on the sunny side that they could descend into. So, like, yeah, I found that, but you can't descend into that shit. That's not descendable. Yeah, I mean, not that I even am aware that those sites have those confirmations about how old you are. I mean, I've just kind of heard about that. Oh, there's the ship. Interesting. So if you come here before recalling the ship, it's here. I just felt like there would be more to the doing things with that ship. But I mean, it's fine if not. All right. Last thing I want to just suss out on the Ember Twin is the energy source thing. There was that electrical cord that was going into the surface that I couldn't access, it seemed like. What the fuck? Like, you can't listen to the music that you just bought? Hold on, I think I just saw a thing that I never saw before. Yep, I'm dumb. No, the store will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting the sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Okay. So that seems like it's telling me that the way to get into here is through the Sunless City. you're able to download the music, but later check the browser again and it had the same issue. It's in your library, but you can't listen to it. Now it's not even in the library anymore? What the hell? I mean, I knew Amazon was trash, but that's kind of amazing. If the music that you're wanting to buy is on Bandcamp, I would always go there first. Can I take off, please? Thank you. Okay. Now I need to find my way into the place again, because I've forgotten. It's nowhere but Amazon, really? Is it like something really old? That's kind of strange. Oh, and this got updated. Oh. Where the fuck? Higher Energy Lab. Can only be accessed from the Sunless City. So I assume that still remains true. And if it do, I will be on my way to it. What was this? Okay. Oh, it's a game soundtrack. If it's not on the artist's page, it might be... You might be able to find the publisher might have a page for it. Like the Bloodborne soundtrack is sold by Sony Entertainment or something. Sony Interactive Entertainment is what the artist name for the Bloodborne soundtrack is, which is dumb as fuck, but yeah. It might be something like that. That's not really common though, especially if the artist is primarily on Bandcamp. I would think that that soundtrack would just be on Bandcamp. I've been live for 40 minutes, but like 10 of that was starting screen, of course. High Energy Lab. Let's go. Oh, is it fucking buried already? Do I need this? Shit's fucking buried. Okay. We're restarting. Oh, used to be active probably then. Yeah. So they don't put their stuff like anywhere now? Like you couldn't find it anywhere except for Amazon? Because that's still the weird part. Even for a game soundtrack. I might have just put my suit on and then immediately taken it off. So I'm gonna have to double check that. I'm not accusing you or anything, I was just curious. It's just strange that an artist would not really put their stuff anywhere to me. Smooth. I need to do that more. I always forget that's a thing. Can you explain to me what the fuck just happened? Yeah, the Kid Amnesia exhibit. I am super excited about that. I can't breathe if I didn't put my fucking suit on. Right, okay. But yeah, the exhibit, I'm super fucking excited about that because Radiohead is perhaps my favorite band of all time. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I was going to stream it tonight, but because the release date said the 18th, and I was like, well, it's the 18th now. So I was gonna stream it, and it's just still not out. I'm not. I might have forgotten because I used to be more of a video game person than I am now. But I thought that video games would just release at midnight in whatever time zone you're in. Oh my god. See, I'm like the best at landing ever. Yeah, it's really strange. It kind of threw off my plans, but I am fine streaming this as well. Yeah, and I think people were estimating that it was going to be like 11 a.m. for us. It was just really vague releasing on their part. It wasn't really handled all that well. Like the trailer for it just said it's coming out in November. And then the store page for it also just said November. And then out of nowhere, it changed to the 18th with no specification on when on the 18th. So I don't know. It's confusing. Could have been handled better by them. Okay. High energy lab. Follow the thingy. But I remember last time I ran into an issue. See, what the fuck? Oh, I'll still listen to the stuff even if I'm busy. I listen to music while I work all the time. So yeah, send it to me. I'm confused. Can I go over? Aha. Nope. Fuck. That doesn't help. What the hell? How? Dropped frames? Fuck. Why? I can lower the bitrate a little bit. I might have accidentally erased it. Yeah, I did. Okay, I put it back down to what it was before and what it should have been. So it should be fine now. What? Okay, but this, though. What? I would think go above it. But that just leads me back out here. This just takes me in a circle. Unless I need to go some other direction. And this is supposed to be misleading. I just figured it out. I have to wait for the sand to go over the prickly things, and then I can walk over it. The gears just clicked into place. Yes. Okay. Now we go. That's cool. I like that. Fuck you. What? Oh, good. Now I'm going to get crushed under the sand. That's good. Oh, never mind. God. Nice job, Gears. Yes, thank you, Gears. Very good. Nothing in here. Okay, so that goes up there. This... I want to see what this is first. Hopefully this doesn't just take me right back out. I have a feeling that's just going to take me right back out. So never mind, I'm not going to explore that first. I'm going to explore what I assume... Oh wait. Oh shit, that's ghost matter. Okay, so I do need to go this way first. Oh, I'm safe here. Oh, good. I hope the high energy lab has some of that oxygen stuff. Great. Totally missed it. What the hell? What is that? Why? Why? Oh my god. That cut it close. High energy trace? Did I say that? Warp cores, what the fuck? I'll poke that later. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try is to reproduce a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the White Hole station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Oh, I just depleted my fuel. That's good. These are places on this planet. That's another scroll. That's another scroll. And that leads me back out, which I do not want. I like it in here, where there's lore. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. That's I don't know why they think that's a possibility. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Raimi. So I believe it's you who's Errorform. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technology together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. And that's what that is, I assume, then. Next scroll. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers like the one we have on the White Hole station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Pokeroot and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. Right. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. Like that. Oh. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timberhearth Tower after a geyser mountain. I see. So that's what that deal is. That's really cool. So, fucking warp core shit. Hello. That was down here. We put 2 in. Activate. No? That's confused me now. Is there any hint on this stuff? This is me in chemistry class, yeah. I just put the chemicals together and tell them to do their thing for me. Oh. Wait, what? Gonna blow up the planet, am I? That's exciting. See, so that does nothing. Different combination of warp core. Ah. One of them is black, one of them is white. What the fuck? What is that text saying? As the scout's flying through the air. What is that? I can't read it quite because it's distorting too much. Duplicate. Error duplicate signal scout? Is that what it's saying? I think that's what it's saying. It's hard to read. So it is creating 2. That's fucky. What if I put in a... Is this a tiny black hole? No, that's a nothing. Are these different sizes? No. What's with the empty ones, though? Can I put 2 whites in there? What about both of these? No, so it needs a black and a white. Nothing else works. If I shoot into the white. Come on, Scout. Okay, so shooting into the white does nothing. Interesting, so the one coming out of the white hole is the one that takes the picture. I wonder if this is ever going to be a game mechanic thing that I have to mess with and think about. I would hope so, because that's cool as fuck. All right. So I think I've got this planet under control. I've got it. But then I'd have 2 dicks. That'd be awesome. Oh, there's this as well, which I don't think I did anything with. Huh. So that's a white hole warp core. That's one of the message text thingies. I'm trying to see if... Okay, so there's just the one in the middle there. Yeah. Alright, back to the ship. If I can get there before suffocating. Oh. Oh, I'll be fine. And then... I've definitely not been on all the planets. I've been on... I explored Giant's Deep first, which there is one island left there that is still a mystery to me. And then I explored... No, I did the moon first. What's the first planet's name? The moon of the first planet. Yeah, whenever I only play 2 hours a week, it does get harder to track. But yeah, I did that moon first, and then I did Giant's Deep, and then I started doing these Ash and Ember twins. Don't think I've been anywhere else. I did do the Comet, of course. Oh, really? Now it comes here? Really? I parked the ship here specifically because I noticed the thing... Fucking get in there. Oh my god, I hate you. I hate everything. Literally, I parked my ship there only because I noticed that the Pillar of Ash wasn't going there. And then it changes course. Oh my god. Seriously? Oh, I'm out of fuel. Right. And that's the whole reason that I was trying to get into the ship. Oh my god, that is annoying. I don't think he cares that much. I mean, it's his own fault. I don't think I'm a serial killer. I think this guy's just suicidal. I'm just gonna go with that narrative. Yeah, that's really annoying. Trying to get onto the Ash Twin because the one time that I managed to get on there after the ash was gone, it seemed like I had like no time left to actually explore it and do anything with it before the sun blew up. So that was annoying. And it takes so long before you can actually try to explore it again. Also, I want to know if that's a thing right there that I can do anything with. So this is the white hole, I've just realized. So where's the black hole? That's the thingy thing. Excuse me? What? I am here. Why am I there? Why am I moving so fast? Oh, so now it's on streaming platforms only. After they allow you to buy it and use your money, it's streaming platforms only. That's amazing. That's an incredible business model. I'm gonna steal that. Well, everything, if the artists or labels put it on there, you have to manually do it. It's not up to the streaming services what goes on there. Let me go to the planet. There's a lot here that I have not explored. So I'm gonna check this shit out. This here might just be the village that I start in. Yeah. That's just the village. Oh, wait. There's Mr. Egghead. Chert. On the Ember Twin. I should go and talk to him and tell him that I've found things, maybe? Maybe that's useful? I'm really interested to see how this game, like, oh my god, that almost hit me. Interested to see how this game like concludes, or if that's even a thing. I'd be fine either way. I can't really tell how that's going to work right now. can I tell you things that I found? I found something. I think I already talked about this stuff with him. Yeah. I wonder if I've had anything like that happen so far. I mean, like, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had my ship thrown off of the Ash Twin into the Ember Twin. But the timing of it has consistently been really amazing for me. Yeah. And what the fuck was the comet thing? I was on the Interloper, and all of a sudden, I was launched into space, and my ship went to the other side of the solar system. It felt like a physics glitch. Like, not a glitch? Okay. It just really fucking confused me. Okay, well, I guess I'll explore Timber after I get stuck in a tree. Is that? No, that's not it. Where's Timber? There's Timber. Yeah, literally have not explored the first fucking planet at all yet. Let's go around the sun. Oh my god, the sun has so much gravity, this is fucked. Autopilot, let's go. Hello, autopilot. Align faster, thank you. Yeah, the comet thing is the most confusing one to me so far. Like, the time I lost my ship on Giant's Deep, that made sense. There was a cyclone. The cyclone launched my ship into space. I get it. I get it. The ash tornado, I get it. It's a giant fucking tornado. That's fine. I could not see what happened on the comet. I have no clue. I guess I should exit my ship first. So I assume that frequency is Feldspar, is that his name? Or is that someone from the village? It is a big scam for artists. Like, him having 1 million views, 1 million listens a month, that's going to cover maybe a minimum wage job. That's how shit the pay is. You get fractions of cents for being streamed by people. That, yeah, not sure how that's going to work. That was something else. Like, the biggest issue is just how little they pay artists for being streamed. They, I think the only streaming service that pays musicians less is YouTube, and they're not even a music streaming service. So that's the real issue. But the thing that you just mentioned was something else. It's a beta program thing. I'm not sure how exactly it's going to work. But artists that pay into it, what would happen is I think they pay to get in. No, they don't pay to get into it. They sign up to it for free, but they agree that anyone that clicks on this advertisement for their Spotify page, every time someone clicks on that advertisement, the artist will have to pay a certain amount of money. And so the idea for that is like the idea that would make sense is like, yeah, so you pay a little bit and then you make it back through people streaming you, and if your stuff is good enough, then you'll profit off of it. But between how much that would cost, like how much they're charging artists to have their advertisement clicked, between that and how much they actually pay their artists, being fractions and fractions and fractions of cents, you could only lose money from it. Even fucking Billie Eilish, if she started doing that thing, there is no way that she would get enough people streaming her stuff from clicking her ads that she would actually profit from having that system enabled. It's just so scummy. YouTube better paying than Twitch. I mean, I'm not really sure about the YouTube streaming situation. I'm not really a Billie Eilish fan. I mean, I feel like she's got some neat ideas, but I feel like it's just immature at the moment. I feel like she has potential, is where I'm at with it. But the reason I brought her up is because she is the biggest artist on the planet right now. And I brought her up as the example because even the biggest artist on the planet right now, would in no universe be able to profit from that system. It's just an example of how shit that ad system is that they were developing. Yeah. I'm into big artists. I mean, I'm into Radiohead a lot. I don't know how many other artists I'd say are that I like are that big. I mean, like Sufjan Stevens, kind of, maybe. It's not like you hear Sufjan on the radio. Actually, one time, my manager put on a Sufjan Stevens song in the store, and it got to the chorus, and he was like, this shit's way too fucking depressing, and he just shut it right off. I didn't even tell him to put it on, but yeah. How big is Radiohead? I mean, they were definitely way, way, way larger in the 90s. whenever they were making that stuff during their first 3 albums. Like OK Computer, their 3rd album, and I think it was 97. That's one of the most sold rock albums ever, I think. And it basically spawned the entirety of the 2000s era of rock music. But after that, I don't think they've been as popular. Like they're not played on the radio or anything. But they're still a pretty big face in the industry, and they're pretty influential in how the music industry works. Like Bandcamp, the way Bandcamp works, that's basically because of Radiohead. Yeah, they moved into much more abstract and darker electronic stuff afterwards. And then eventually kind of fusing that new style with more rock kind of style. They just kind of do whatever at this point. I don't really listen to their earlier stuff very much because I'm just not particularly interested in like the 90s sound, because their 90s stuff, it feels like the 90s. It's like if you imagine 90s rock music, that's what it sounds like. But yeah, the rest of their stuff is really, really unique. Yeah, I mean, but like the reason I say that is like there are plenty of artists that were making music in the 90s that just don't sound 90s whatsoever. Like Björk, the fact that Homogenic was a 90s album is so fucking weird to me. That like her shit still sounds like it's from the fucking future. It's not fair. I've just been jetpack fueling across this rim of the planet this entire time. But yeah, like Radiohead's early stuff, definitely 90s. It's from the 90s. It sounds like the 90s. It's of its time. It didn't age as well as it could have. That's what this game is all about. Time's a floating. Yep. I mean, floating works. Floating, mutin'. Oh yeah, and that exhibition project, the Radiohead exhibition thing, that's going to be all about their 2 most electronic albums, which is why I'm most excited for it, because those 2 albums, Kid A and Amnesiac, are just the most interesting ones to me. So I'm very looking forward to what that ends up being. There is a lot of gravity here, it feels like. Oh, I just don't have fuel. That's fun. What the fuck? Does it not scan? Hello. Hey, you hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Well, me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come here myself to take a look. So what crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearth before, and trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off of Dark Bramble, whatever it is. It put down its roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hall loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. I'll put my dick in it. That's a good way to lose an arm or two, or a dick. Yeah, took a 5-minute walk. Quite the explorer. Alright. So I can't even, like, scan the thing. So must I find a handy way to slowly walk and jump out as I used all of my fuel running around the edge talking about bullshit? Oh, well, this planet does have oxygen. Why is this jetpack so horrible, though? Whenever I have oxygen. Right, okay. That's fine. It is really pretty. I like it. I was gonna say you, but fine. I'll take it. Thank you. Okay, so doesn't seem like there's anything I can do in that pit. So next I'll explore whatever the fuck this is about. That goes down inside. Interesting. I want to go down inside. Okay. Stay. Oh, that's a geyser. Okay. Can I get in there though? If I go in there faster. Uh-huh. Oh, fuck. What is happening? Where is this taking me? That's a geyser. Okay. That's not a direction. That's a direction. this taking me into the center of the planet? Aha. Just stand still. After closer observation, mining Site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. On the opposite hand, New Life. The species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. Okay, back to class. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Kolya says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effects on life here. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Mallory, once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Yeah, right? I was like, I mean, what's the deal with that? I'm not gonna fucking eat with it. No! I want to be down there. This goes even further down, maybe. Or is it just taking me to different geysers? That's what it is. It's just taking me to different ones. Huh. Nothing? Nothing here. Thank God I can seemingly breathe underwater for almost forever. No! Don't do that. This shit's cool. Alright, where's this now? Right. I'm being a little bit small-brained on that one. Okay, so I guess that's that here. Unless there's something with this, whatever this is. And that's just them observing the creatures. Alright. Did that take me the whole way around the planet? Because I did not land my ship on this side of the planet. They got a little fast travel system here. That's cool. Okay, so... So it seems like most of the big landmarks then that I could see from space were just those. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, there's a lot of ghost matter here. Okay. I should have gone back to my ship first. Is there anything behind the waterfall, Zelda style? Not quite. Meijan is real. Yeah, that is real last name. I mean, Cohen is real too. It's just first name, sort of. Yeah, I think Meijan is has like French origins or something. Also, yes, it's pronounced Meijan. I don't know how to type it. Whenever people ask me how to pronounce it and I'm like telling them through text, I have no idea how to tell them that it's pronounced Meijan. How the fuck do you type that? I want to know. Yeah, it apparently has French origins. Meijan. The ZH fucks everyone up though. Like I've tried that, but that fucks everyone up. And like it almost makes sense. I'm not part French. That's just where the name came from apparently. I'm mostly Dutch. SH with a Z, I've tried that too, and then they just end up saying a Z. Yeah, Dutch. I mean, I never lived there, but that's where like all of my family blood comes from. Okay, there's nothing in here. As far as I can tell anyways. Oh. So, what was the deal with here? Another one of these things. I think I've seen one of these on every single planet. And I can't seem to do anything with them. Shit's messed up, yo. Could I have gone through one of the geysers instead? I wonder if I can even get up there with just oxygen fuel. Or am I just fucked? Maybe I can, if I get enough height from here. Can I do this? What the fuck is that? Ish. No, I cannot do that. I can't get to my... right, my cousin, fuck. No, not my cousin. It's just what the internet people want you to think. I can't get to my ship. That's amazing. It's fine. Are Dutch people from Alabama? That's a great message. Thank you. Well. You don't get the Alabama joke? Let's do said. I mean, like, it's true, but there are worse states. It's like, yeah, it happens there more than you would want it to, but it happens more in some other states. Worst states like Germany. Okay, so where else can I go here? So I found that. Couldn't seem to do anything with that. This is that. Oh, that, like, there's like more to this. If I can land super softly. Yeah, good. Uh-huh. Mining site 2B. You Maka-essing about my landing skills? I do not appreciate it. They did. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will all be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned a cording. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced word, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Oh, the fish were us. Right. I just put that together. Metallurgy. Okay. Uh-huh. And this puts me in this creepy place. That's right. And yeah, this place is kind of spooky. I'm not even gonna lie. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Oweno. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. I won't, I promise. Enjoy breakfast. Once we finish the cell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for any cracks. Our final safety check. Nothing back here. Okay. That goes up. I don't want that. That's that. Dang. Okay. So... oh shit. Gravity increases a lot or something? Once you start going down further? What the hell is all this? Oh, it's mining. Okay. It is so dark here. Can't see shit. Let me see if I can get further down. I want one of those to have a secret in them, but I don't feel like they're gonna do that. Alright, where am I? Let's go into this thing. Hopefully this doesn't launch me out of the planet. Oh, I can just exit. Right. So that trying to land there didn't go well. Is this where my ship was? It is. And there's another direction there, it looks like. Okay, so going down like this is also an option. Maybe it's not at all a useful option, but it was an option nonetheless. I'm just going to refill my fuel. And then I'll see what's going down the other direction. Maybe this leads back out. This does lead back out. Yeah. So that was... There's nothing else here? Anything under? Not anything new to me. Okay, I also want to see what happens if I ride this elevator the whole way up. Oh, that's the top. Okay. That's fine. Oh. Right. Oh, that's easier. Let's go. So this big bit here, I have not seen this. I think. Fuel. I believe not. Chart 3 Charts notes, property of chart. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove of this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. I ain't getting no signals, sir. Is this not the village? I guess it's not the village. Oh, is this where the rock is? The spooky rocks. Discovered a new frequency that I can switch to. Sick. Uh-huh. Awesome. Don't need to go down there. Okay. Oh. What does this say? Across old bark, it's always dark. The quiet shade in the ancient glade. Good poem. Good job. So, can I make use of this? Oh, there's quite a few other quantum fluctuations. There's one more. Oh, that one's gonna be the one in the observatory. And then there's the moon itself. It's so fucking weird. There's two over there that's really far away. What is happening over there? It's like shooting sparks off. I'm gonna go see what the fuck Brittle Hollow's up to, I guess. Or Hollow's lantern? What? That's curious. I saw something on one side of this. New planet hype indeed. Just land. Okay. No, land. I said land. Not in the lava. Oh my god. Why is landing on this place so hard? No, don't. Just land. Just stand still. Yes. Okay. God. Also refill your goddamn fuel. Okay. Gravity, not much. That's a black hole. So if we go into that, do we die or get sent out the white hole? I'll figure that out at some point. Because I'm definitely going to try it. Oh, you instantly die if you touch any lava whatsoever. Okay. Cool. I'm used to other video games where the lava's just like damage over time. So I was like, I can stand a little bit of lava. Like I won't stand in it too long, but I can manage a little bit of it. That's fine. I think I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be back. I just need to get like water or some shit. Let's see. I'll put on a couple Radioheads, why not? Enjoy Radioheads. I'll be right back. All right, hello, hello. Back to game. Yes. What the fuck were we doing? I was trying to explore the explodey bit, and then I jumped into lava. That's what happened. I'm going to put my suit on first. But yeah, I do sing. I've done some Radiohead covers that I don't want to share in the stage that they are right now, but I do want to get to a point where I'm comfortable with releasing my own music that has lyrics in it. At some point. I'll get there. Weddy has been a huge support in that. So is there anything for me to do here? Oh, it's shooting lava away. It's like the inverse of the... It's kind of like the Ashwin thing. I'll come back here later. Right, okay. In the meantime, you. Sure, why not? Another one of those. Okay, suit is on. Oh. So that's how this is gonna be. All right. What? The Hanging City. Dark Souls ass sound and name. To our friends on Brittle Hollow. I just warped here from the White Hole station. On the other side of Brittle Hollow is Black Hole. Our design worked. We successfully recreated warp travel. Awesome. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anana's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Kasawa, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they are accurate, they would violate cause... I can't read. There must be an equipment error somewhere. My contacts are fucking up. Like, I'm seeing double of everything, so I'm having trouble right now. I'm returning to the White Hole station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Kasaba. I haven't worn glasses since I was maybe like 13. It's wild. I mean, like, it's just been today. Like, I just need to get a new set of contacts, a fresh set. It's about time for these ones to get switched out. Where's the... Where's the thing? It's not in here. It's not in here. Yeah, they were actually like glasses were hurting the tops of that inner part of your ear. They were hurting that for me. I couldn't deal with it anymore. I could find a picture later of me wearing glasses with a short, almost bowl cut hairdo. It's so weird. And no facial hair because it was forever ago. But I used to have short hair. It took me a while to get used to putting the contacts on, but I just much preferred wearing them throughout the day, so I just pushed through it and eventually got better at them. It's not bad once you figure it out. That's really concerning. That can just kill me. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like the violent friend, Hollow's lantern? Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. I strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Oh, dry eyes, yeah. That's... Some days I will have drier eyes, and on those days it's definitely more difficult to get them in. So like if your eyes are pretty much constantly dry, then yeah, I can get not wanting to fuck with that at all. This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. I wonder if it will ever be possible to land on that moon. Oxygen's running out. Jesus, fuck. Okay, that's all on this little spot here. Oh, that's sick. Okay, there is more here. That doesn't feel like a great landing, but we're going with it. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm not going with harrowing because of the all the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little, and there's some sort of old nomai path that starts across from my campsite, inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Hello? Bro? Fuck me. There went my heart rate. Okay, wasn't there something else here? I thought I saw a little bit more. Can I get into this? Yes. Here we go. What's the deal with those? Aha. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh man, this looks so sick. What? Dude. What the fuck? Unidentified signal. Where are you at? There. Gravity cannon. So there's another one here. Dude. I love the colors. Is this planet falling apart? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Uh-huh. Fuck. Oh. What is this? Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and the east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good, since I used a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop my dry heaving, I'm going to head down further below, so I can refill my tank. So that goes further down. The Hanging City. This is fucked. Okay, so we want to go on this bridge. This one over here. I wonder if this one would be intact if I came here earlier. And it didn't get crushed. Not really. I mean, I almost fell off a 400-foot cliff and onto a bunch of sharp rocks whenever I was 13, but that's fine. Is that a wall that I can climb down? Well, yeah. In normal people measurements. I wish America used normal people measurements. 122 meters. Normal people measurements. Yes, so this was I used to be in the Boy Scouts. If I don't know if that's even a thing anywhere else. Probably not. I don't even know how to describe what it is really, but we went on a camping trip, and it was me and a bunch of other kids. I was like, I don't know, no older than 13 for sure, and I was the average age kind of kid there. So a bunch of kids, and the leader, you just call it differently? Okay, yeah. So the scout leader decided, hey, y'all are mature enough. We're all Boy Scouts. We're strong and smart and all of that stuff. Let's go down the hard route of this mountain climb instead of the easy one. So we went on the hard route where there were things like, you know, not as much room as you would like to walk on a path where on the left is a solid 90-degree angle cliff face, and then to your right is a straight drop. There was a decent bit of that. There were really old, decayed, mostly broken ladders that you had to climb down. Like they were like missing steps. And yeah, in a different timeline, young Cohen actually fell and died. There were a bunch of these ladders, like decayed ladders and shit. That was the first part where I was like, am I about to die? Like, because, oh my God, how do I describe this? So we were on one of those like kind of cliff face walkways where you're walking on a path, and on one side is just wall, and your other side is just fall. And like this part isn't the part where I almost fell and died, but it could have been. In another timeline, it was. So at the top of this rickety ass, horribly decayed ladder, the ladder was angled, and the top of the ladder was at the ridge where we were walking. We needed to go down the ladder, and the ladder was fucking angled. So the top of the ladder went down to a straight drop, and then the bottom of the ladder was on another ledge kind of walkway that you could walk along on. So you had to get onto this ladder that was missing several steps and not fall down the pit, which that one wasn't as far, and it wasn't like a 90-degree drop or anything, but you would roll down a really steep hill and hit a bunch of trees and rocks for sure for a long while. So you had to climb diagonally down this horrible fucking ladder. Yeah, everyone was pissed. I don't think he ever got to be a leader ever again. I don't think I ever saw him again. I'm not sure. But nobody was happy with him. The parents especially were pissed. So there was that part. I remember that one. That is a memory burned into my brain. going down that ladder. That was terrifying. And then this other part, the kids liked it though. Yeah, we all loved it. No, there were like two Boy Scouts that loved it because they were all hardcore and shit, and they thought they were so cool for climbing the hard route and surviving. And they were those kinds of boys. They loved it. Just love those near-death experiences. Oh yeah, also we had our backpacks on this entire time, full of stuff weighing us down. That was cool. And that is relevant to the part where I almost fell. So this other part, this part wasn't even like natural walkway looking stuff, but for some reason it was part of the route. So there was like rock protruding out the side of a cliff face, and it was like plenty enough to walk on and feel perfectly safe. And on all sides of the rock was just drop down onto hard rocks. And I think they said it was something like the 120 meters, since y'all are normal people. So there was that, and you had to jump from that rock that was protruding out the cliff face. You had to jump from there onto another rock because there was a gap where you could fall. You had to jump onto this other rock, but this other rock was slanted, like maybe 30 degrees. It was like a 30-degree angle. You had to jump and grab onto this rock and not slip and fall and die. And that other rock did level out after you grabbed onto it and climbed up, but you had to jump up there with your fucking backpack on, weighing you down. So like I jumped up there and I grabbed onto the flat part with my hands, but then I slipped and fell halfway down the slanted part. So I was halfway hanging over this fucking pit of death. And one of the other scout leaders that was more responsible grabbed me and took my backpack for the rest of the whole trip, because he was like, yeah, you almost died. You get to not wear a backpack for the rest of the trip. Enjoy. So yeah, that was the time where I was halfway hanging over a ledge of death. That was fun. I quit the Boy Scouts after that trip. I never went back. Yeah, he was always really, really cool. But yeah, fuck that. If they're gonna, like, that was the moment where I realized, like, okay, so I'm in this Boy Scouts thing. I don't enjoy much of the meetings. I don't enjoy much of the things that we learn and do together. I just enjoy the people. So I'm just looking forward to the camping trips, really. But then I realized pretty quickly, oh, I fucking hate the camping trips too. Because this leader takes us on to do shit like this every time. I mean, like, it wasn't like that every time. It definitely wasn't. But he was always a bit more hardcore than you would want a scout leader to be for, like, yeah, we're going to go on a fun camping trip, kids. You know, he was not cut for making sure a group of kids had a fun time. That was not his job. So yeah. Sounds like a killer time. It was almost a killer time. Yeah. Anyways. Did I pass something up? I definitely mindlessly walked around for a bit, so I don't know where I am anymore. Oh, yes. I know where I am now. Okay, so did I come from here? I came from here and went into here. So that goes down somewhere. I don't want to go down yet. I'll explore off to the sides first. Black Hole Forge controls. Okay. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Okay. You're welcome. I completely forgot about all of that shit. That was fun going back through that wonderful memory. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Inanna, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Inanna explained many of his designs to me. Okay, and there should be one more scroll. Here. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Bloom, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor was discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on an Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. What Melore and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossilfish Cave when we were children. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there is little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Okay. No. Oh my god. I'm stuck. Okay, thank God. gonna fucking uninstall this game if that happened. I feel strange, trying to recreate Anana's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system, and never saw Anana's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a longer portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anana would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. Friendship. Okay. Do I want to go the whole way up? That's cool. I never mentioned this. I really like the way that they control all of that stuff. What just hurt me? Did a rock just fall on my head? I'm gonna die in here for sure. This is how Cohen dies. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. My jetpack isn't always as strong as I think it's going to be. All right. I'm also running out of jetpack. That is very upside down. Maybe I'm very upside down. Right. Man, I'm kind of lost. I don't know exactly where I am at the moment. Nothing. This planet is just about fucking gone, though. Getting real close to it. Where is all of this taking me? To trees. Cool. Very cool. Ghost matter detected. Not as cool. Scroll. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anana's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Formation of my death. I assume I can go right back there. Like I assume I don't have to wait. At least not long. Did I really spend that long in there? Oh, I don't speak French at all, no. I used to know a little bit of German, and that kind of came easy. It's really, like, it's kind of familiar to me. But and I tried French for a little bit once, but no. Fuck that language. I mean, the people are fine, but what the hell is that language? Aside from, like, C#, no, I don't know any other languages. Thank you for hating the French language. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Yeah, that should not be mandatory. Fuck that. C# greater than French. French greater than Python, though. So what the fuck is this now? This is like what I saw on Ember Twin. French and Latin? What? Why are these high school requirements? At what point in your life are you ever going to be like, man, I sure am glad that I know Latin? I mean, Spanish is fine. It's not like super different from English in the way it's structured. Like, I mean, that's why German comes so easy, is like it's structured almost identically to English. Yeah, knowing Latin is like, it can be entertaining. It's cool. It's cool to know Latin, but it's also just like it being a requirement in a high school class is just like, what? Or maybe not a requirement, but a choice as a requirement. Like I can get Spanish. That makes sense. It started in middle school? It's even dumber. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon is returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms? So it got even harder after you left, is what you're saying? After you finished, I mean? You've got to stop doing that. Escape Pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence is activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching Escape Pod 3. Launching Escape Pod 2. Now launching Escape Pod 1. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict hospitable. Emergency escape hatch. Oh. Assistant Celeste. Motherfuck you. Alright, let's see what happens if we go down the black hole. Uh-huh. So I'm here now. And I guess I can't go back. We talked about those midnight snacks. Look. My grandma made me a bunch of cake for my birthday. A bunch of pound cake. What am I gonna do? Like, it's just there. Can I go into this? Is this... Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during a brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. So I have to stand here and wait for thingy? But what is this? Wait, what? Oh, that just comes up here. Oh, you can see how close to alignment it is. Yeah. I mean, I was curious what was going to happen anyways. So whenever I did fall, I was like, all right. Fluffy what? I mean, I do know how they work. I just didn't realize that this was the top of that one. I thought this would go up even more. Oh, I didn't have my flashlight on. Yeah, I can see the direction that they go. Okay, so that's not a thing. I'm just waiting to be teleported back. Is there... You're not an ass, you're fine. I'm not hating. Oh, what? What is this now? Hold on. What are you? Oh, you're a gravity thing. Shit, what is happening? What did that do? Did I change what it's aligning to? Oh, fuck. Oh, you can speed it up. Or is it just... Okay, let's put it back here. Is it gonna spin the other way now? Yes. But I can't tell it to calm the fuck down. It was moving before, it was just slow. And I thought I was gonna have to wait for the orbits to just move in line for me. Okay, we're gonna go the other direction then. And you are real close to seeing someone do it again, Stu. Oh, so that's what these are. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's it shows it changes based on where the planet is in the solar system. So like if Brittle Hollow's orbit around the sun just aligned naturally, it would teleport you. But and I was about to do that. Oh, maybe. So I notice, yeah, the arrival time is very, 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 very slightly before the departure time. That's really cool. And this is glowing as heck now. What the fuck? But I thought you couldn't go back through white holes. I thought that was like established. I mean, okay. Sure. Okay. So that's a black hole now? What the hell it is? How? I didn't want to go through it. It sucked me right back. Jesus Christ. I just wanted to look at it. Oh my god. Get me out of here. I mean, I guess it makes sense that a black hole has a lot of gravity. I guess that makes sense. I'll take it. So... yeah. I mean, it's cool that you can do it, but it kind of feels like they established that was not a thing that could happen. So I'm kind of annoyed that you can do it. Already saw that. Okay, so somewhere in the ice there was a way. Well, actually, I'm gonna go to the ship first and get my fuel back. That would be the thing that a smart person probably would do. Those meteors are so far the one thing that has jump scared me the most in this game. Fuck that shit. Yeah, it makes sense. I do prefer that they do that. Like, put the gameplay just a little bit over story, just to a point that makes sense. Unidentified signal nearby. Up there? I don't think I can get up from here. So I'm gonna keep going. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Shit. Oh man, too many directions. You can't do this to me. God, this shit is intense. Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. We need to stay close to the escape pods so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Bloom, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. It is confusing, but I also love it. It might be my favorite area so far. Like, if nothing else, just visually, but also the rest. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal is older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Shit's crazy. Okay, this just goes back out. More multiple directions, but I think this goes to a dead end this way, so I'm gonna go up here. Okay. Hello, tree. So that's what this way is. Oh. So now, if I could stop getting stuck on tiny shit, I'll go down here. Yes, there is a message. My brother wasn't in escape pod 1 with us. Was he in pod 2 or pod 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Okay, so this feels like the end of this trail. So go back here. We went that way. So this way is left. We'll go down this way. Is this the same building? Is there anything special in here? Yes. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I am unsure how to survive in this place without you. I am unsure how to be me without you. Damn. That's sad. Ooh. Is that like a Nomai space shuttle or something? Oh. You lose entire buildings. I don't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anana and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. So, where are these? Those are the twins. That's here? And this is Lord knows where. Probably the tree looking ass place. Wow. Oh, there's a gravity cannon, I think. This planet's about to be falling apart now. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. This shit's getting heavy. What the fuck? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. So I'm sorry, but that's gonna be a mystery. I don't think I have a way out of here. I feel like I might be a little bit fucked. Oh. Everything's exploding anyways. That's fine. I can't remember the moment that I decided that was gonna be my username at the time, but I'm just generally not, like, at least at the time whenever I made the username, our presidential candidates were dumb. And I was like, we just need to get some bears into office. That they don't give a shit. Like, what bad are they going to do if a bunch of bears take office, right? You can't tell me that that would go wrong. And so I just rolled with that. Yeah, like I've had long conversations with Seb and Chaps about this, and we went way too deep into the lore on all of this, but yeah, that's the main thing, is like their greed for strength and power you know, it's like that corrupts like so many politicians. The want for just like money, but bears, like they don't care about what happens to all of the money. They just want the honey. So the economy would be fine for the people because the bears don't give a shit. So like it could only be good. It could only be as good as that landing. I didn't want to rhyme it. Like, look, what happened there was I started to say it, and once I got that far in saying it, I was like, I can't think of a way to not rhyme this. I don't have a way out. Never do that. No. Did I see this already? You must not slip. Yep. I noticed the black hole. Okay. So we're back here. I'm just back here because I feel like I lost some buildings before I could read them. That sentence is really fucking weird out of context. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, Aunt Mallory. Something about the fact that all of these buildings having messages like these in them, all slowly collapsing and falling down into the black hole, just makes it so much more depressing. I wonder, maybe that was the only building really that I missed out on. I read this. I don't know if I was in here. Look out below. Look out for the gravity hole. For should you slip and lose your grip, then into space you'll go. You shut the fuck up. All right. I think I explored this one. Okay. I'm feeling like I've done my best finding these things. Uncovering that stuff. So onwards to the upside down crystals. Wherever the fuck those were. I'm very lost now. There. Where does this go? Right, yep. I hope this doesn't explode as I'm walking here. Or maybe they made it so that this part can't explode. It's kind of making me nervous though. Wait, it just ends? Oh, no. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Yep. What's this? Ah, shit. Okay, giving me multiple directions to go with multiple gravities is even worse than just giving me multiple directions to go. Let's go this way, I guess. That's back out this way. Okay, so I came from there. I just got incredibly disoriented. I was supposed to climb up there next. Yes. Okay. And then this takes me to all of this stuff. But I'm not sure where in all of this stuff. Ghost matter. Okay, can't deal with that. Good oxygen? Nope, can't go there. Oh, is that the main bridge out there? Is that the main bridge? Or is that a different, also large bridge? I've been here. I've been there. I know where I am. Okay. Oh god, that is a weird visual effect there. The floor duplicating and morphing out into the black hole. Okay, so this direction. Can I go in like this? Yes. Super safe. A scroll. Aha. Now, where do I put? I almost walked into that. Where was that scroll wall? Fucking hell. Nope. I'm gonna go insane. I just wanna read. Okay, well I know where a scroll wall is. I'm just gonna go out there. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. Why we should build a new vessel. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on Ash Twin, for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we can make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yara, and he says we use a lot of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure we could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in the star system. We could even meet the other Nomai and learn from them, like Kalia says we used to do. So now where? Surely there's more to this planet. It feels huge. Yeah, it feels really huge. Oh yeah. The bridge just breaks apart. Oh. Yes. What is that thing? It's hanging down. Oh, no. Oh, can I go even higher up? So here... Yes, so that's there. But it seems I can go even higher up. Even higher than this, perhaps? Fuel critical. Damn. Okay. Finding new stuff. These beds look uncomfy as fuck. Just saying. Does this drop down into a room I've already been in? Aha. I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This, in turn, means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking. Although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. What a wonderful analogy. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary. Oh. What is the eye of the universe? Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Yes, Stu. Definitely. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system. The signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. I remember hearing that before. In a different shrine. Let me in. Okay. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. They think very level-headedly about something that almost seems religious to them. It's like it could so easily be an insane cult-like religion thing, but they're remaining very logical about it, interestingly. I am out of fuel. Is there nothing up here? No? Right, and I was just here. No scrolls. I think that's it for here. Just double checking. Okay. So that led me to a shrine, which was cool. This may lead me somewhere? Oh. Or not. That is not gravity wall. No secrets? Nope. Oh. Alrighty then. I wonder if I can land on this and not die. Certainly not. Alright, well, that rock just spawned inside of me. That big hard rock. Alright, well, that'll be my session this time. Made good progress. I get the feeling maybe the smart thing to do would be just immediately explore the other planets as much as I can, instead of trying to find every single little thing that I can on planets that I've already been to. Yeah, I can guarantee absolutely nothing, but I can pretend. Sorry, I just punched my microphone. Is anyone streaming?